Hi guys, welcome to Mrs. Rogers and me. Now today you will notice I'm in a different kitchenette, I would say. This is because we've gone on holiday and I'm going to show you how Mrs. Rogers products are so easy to take with you on holiday, and you only need a few of them just to make your meals taste different, go a little bit further, you know, whatever. So anyway, I'm having a beer, yay.
Usually it's a wine, but today it's a beer.
I'm on holiday. And so the boys went out fishing. They came home with one fish.
Well, we came home with one fish, but there was a lot more that was thrown back.
Okay,
Right?
and we're a family of 5.
That's what fishermen say. Yeah, you should have seen the one
Yeah,
that
you
got
should
away.
have seen the one that got away.
Yeah, not the one that we brought home.
But guys, I just want to show you something really quick and easy, and to be honest, I don't even really know the recipe. It's all in my head, so I'm hoping by cooking it for you I can work out the quantities in my head and you guys can kind of guess as well. So anyway, I'll show you the fillets. They're fine. They're an okay size fillet.
Yes, Patsy says, yes, fish. We love fish.
Fish.
Fish is good.
So,
there we go.
I've also got, I wanted to show you, I've got some leftover potatoes that we had last night for dinner. They were just boiled potatoes, and I did like a cheese sauce for over top of them. I've got a couple of these mini croissants. So
see, I actually find it strange that all the croissants actually didn't go for breakfast this morning.
I know. Well, I've diced. I've finally chopped one up. So I'll show you how I'm chopping that one up. I've got one egg and
one egg left.
One egg left. And 6 cherry tomatoes. So guys, I'm going to show you how to make a meal pretty much for 2 adults and 3 kids. You probably want to put a side salad with this, but you can
We haven't got
it.
any salad.
We haven't got any salad left, so tomatoes are our salad. And I have got more for the kids, so no stress. So we just want to prepare everything. Now, you could, if your bread, you can use any bread. If your bread has gone slightly stale, to be honest, that's easier. Or you've got a piece of toast that someone didn't eat, that's great too. You can grate it to make a fine breadcrumb, or just dice it up a bit. It didn't take me too long to dice this. So basically what we're going to make is a kind of a fish cake using Mrs. Rogers crusting crumbs. Now, if you had a whole packet of the crusting crumbs, you could absolutely substitute this component for the crusting crumbs. So I'm going to use the lemon and cracked pepper crusting crumbs, which is this one here, which is great for fish and cheeses and well, actually it's good for anything if you like lemon and cracked pepper. So that's going to be, so if I had a whole packet of that, I'd probably substitute at least half of what I'm dicing up now for a few of those crumbs. Not only because that's going to bulk out your recipe, but it will also add that flavour. So
you could of course go down to the supermarket and buy a heck of a lot of crusting crumbs, but you know, it's all about saving a little bit of money on holiday. You're not necessarily taking away everything with you. Patsy's going to give this a go. Good on you, Patsy. Stick with us, and you'll see how it ends up. And as people know, you can always watch this video later. So if you don't have time to watch it now, it does stick around on Facey. We usually post it towards the top of the feed, so you just got to go to our page and have a look, and then you'll be able to pick it up again.
Absolutely. So I think this is about the equivalent to 1 potato. Look, there's some of the juices from last night, and I'm just going to mash them a little bit. I couldn't find a mixing bowl in this apartment, so I'm using a really big pot.
So we're not actually cooking them.
So I'm not cooking them yet. This is a mixing bowl, and this masher is not very friendly either. And I don't need it mashed as such. I just want it broken up.
Squished.
Squashed.
Is that a
technical term?
Chef term. Squish it up.
Squished. It just needs to be smashed potatoes.
Smashed potatoes. So just for the people who are joining us, we're on the holidays and went out and didn't catch enough fish. So we are making do with what we've got because we go back tomorrow. And
we don't really want to buy anything else.
We don't want to buy anything else. We don't want to
waste money. Better spend it on beer or wine, really.
Exactly right. So we're just going to use what's left in the fridge. and or left in the pantry. We bought some of our Mrs. because this is what we do. We brought our Mrs. Rogers stuff with us, so we do have the kiwi roast because that's blooming glorious.
Well, I'm going to use.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah, I'm going to use the kiwi roast in this.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well, normally we actually bring our salt and pepper shakers with us because we're lame like that. Because the ones that are in holiday homes usually suck.
Or you don't have enough, or they don't provide
exactly
them.
Right.
So you might as well.
Easy enough to grab your grinder and go with. Yeah.
It's like a travel-friendly one. Anyway, I've got my potato in there. I want to add. Now those were 2 mini croissants.
If I'd known that the croissants were left over, there wouldn't be leftover croissants. But I'm not quick enough. So.
And I'm just wanting to have a stir of that.
So they're just mixing that up all together, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see that bit was just a little bit big.
Make it up.
Just mash it up.
And we're looking to feed 5 people with
essentially 5. Well, 2 adults and 3 kids.
Yeah.
So with 2 fish fillets. Now let's do the fun stuff with the fish fillets.
Now, is anyone on holiday yet? Are you doing your holiday thing? Are you looking forward to holidays? I know there's a lot of kids who are heading to holidays and things. So
starting to, yeah.
So going to go crazy. All the parents are going to go crazy.
We always like to have a little mini break just before the Christmas rush.
Silly season. Okay.
So I'm just wanting to sort of finely dice up. I'm not one for, absolutely mashing things to the point where you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of consistency. So I'm just,
Chucking in it. There you
about
go.
that size. About that size.
Now, Patsy says she's going camping now. Patsy, I love camping.
And
although with the family, we seem to be doing more apartment.
Yeah. Style. I need to wash too often with 3 kids and a husband.
Interesting. Yes.
So
getting the fish in there.
Just getting it in there.
Where do you go? If people do go camping, where are they going? We've got. I can't even think of the last time we go.
We haven't been camping for a while because we keep having children. So everything got a bit small for our big family.
We have family at Matakana though, so we could always go to Matakana and Fiona's Christmas day off. Oh, she's got holiday folk need clean motel units. Oh no, Fiona, it must be the busiest time of the year for you. Whereabouts is your motel? You let us know. If you want more people coming, put a mention up on Facey as to where your hotel is and let people know to come and have a nice clean motel.
By Fiona. Cleaned by Fiona.
Oh, Patsy goes to Methven. Cool. So
cool.
Bit of dog running around, that's cool.
Okay.
So what are we doing here?
So guys, I got those 2 fillets chopped.
So that's already looking
like fish cakes?
Fish cakes? Well,
fish cake-ish.
Like fish cakes, but it's looking bulky.
Okay, so I am wanting
Did you put the crust? Oh, no, the crust.
I haven't done that yet.
Sorry,
I need to heat up my hob.
Okay.
And I've
no
got
smoking.
No smoking.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
just in case you hadn't noticed. No smoking.
Because it's no smoking, I'm going to try and put this extractor fan on, and hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Yeah. Now this looks weird, I know. It is actually just spray oil.
It is oil.
It's an oil. Yeah.
We just didn't want to advertise the brand.
I just didn't want to show you what spray I was using. So just a vegetable oil, a rice bran, a canola, anything that you're happy cooking with.
So you got Nautilus Lodge and Micjueka and the Able Tasmans. Oh, well done, Fiona.
Right.
We've got to get there, actually. We must go. It's hard with the kids, but must get there. Fiona, if we get to come that way, we're going to stay at the Nautilus Lodge. We'll look you up. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
So, guys, I am going to...
We should come and do a cooking show down at the Nautilus
Lodge.
Oh,
we could. Oh. You can put us up and we'll do a cooking show
Cooking show there. Drop us a line.
Give it props.
Not that we're scamming.
Nah. Okay, guys, so I am just going to put a little bit of the kiwi roast. The one reason I love using this product is because there is salt and pepper already in amongst all the herbs. So it is literally...
Hey Carla, good to see you. Merry Christmas. Thank you for commenting.
So there's some in there. Some. I reckon that's about...
That's your...
that's my technical... I reckon there's about 2 teaspoons.
Put some kiwi herbs and spices.
Well, you know, if
salt.
If you love it,
yeah, just go gangbusters.
Put more.
Yep. So just for people who are catching up, went fishing, did really badly.
Well, you had fun.
Yeah, had fun.
I think.
But didn't come back with enough fish. So what we're trying to do is, Kirsty is using, what have you used so far?
Okay, so I've used leftover mini croissants, which I've diced up. About 1 potato, which we had.
Leftover potato from the potato salad last night. Yep.
Which you could do bubble and squeak with. Hey guys, if you had an onion, I'd chop that up finely, stick it in there, even half an onion, some spring onions. You know, if you wanted to put like leftover, if there's a bit of chicken, you could put leftover chicken. If a little bit of chorizo sausage.
All we're trying to do is use up
what we've got.
Over.
Okay, so an egg.
One egg left. Not going to go out buy another dozen eggs.
Nope.
Even though it is a good source of cheap protein.
And we are going to
the last 2 eggs, well, the 2 other eggs for breakfast.
Yeah.
So I was up early.
And so I'm just going to, and fingers crossed that starts to combine a bit.
So that's looking very nice. Ooh, it's looking really nice. So we are making cheap as
fish
cakes.
So we just want to sort of start, you know, getting it to combine a bit.
Now, has everyone done their Christmas shopping? No, I said last time we did a live that we were probably the postman's best friend at the moment. I think the advent of online shopping has helped our parents dramatically.
Although I think all the cut-offs have gone.
Yeah.
I think cut-off for shopping.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe
no, I think for especially the big stores or bigger shops.
Okay. So you are going to have to get out and brave.
Apart from your supermarkets and things like that.
Yeah, just going to have to get out there and brave the.
I'm going to have to do that for those few last things.
All those things that we had booked from order from the internet that didn't turn up.
No, well, actually, I think we've been pretty lucky.
Okay, that's good. So what do we got there?
Okay, so this is our Mrs. Rogers lemon and crack crusting crumbs. So I am just going to sprinkle a little bit in there, just because I just want it to be a little bit thicker than what it is. But
Patsy's got to go and get her fresh veggies and cream.
Oh, yeah, I've got to get everything. Anyway, so I am just doing that. Okay, so you can kind of see the consistency. It's a little bit globulous. Now, if you want this to go further and you have a couple more bits of bread, or you've got 2 potatoes, bread or potatoes. So we're looking for our starch base and carbohydrate base here. That will make it go further. You could grate up a zucchini and put it in there, a carrot and put it in there, a red onion just for colour. I know I said onion before, but colour. If you had a little bit of cream cheese or cheese, you could actually make one ball, stick it in the middle, put the other one on top, and pat it in. So guys, just get inventing.
Use what you've got left now. Carla did her Christmas shopping in October. That's pretty good.
Damn, Carla, you're putting the rest of us to shame.
Wait, there's a but. Hasn't wrapped any of them. Because it's been too hot.
I hate that.
So we're using the it's too hot to do Christmas. I hate Christmas right now. But anyway, carry on.
What do you mean you hate it? You never do it.
I hate watching you do it. Makes me feel bad that I'm not doing it.
So I'm putting our crusting crumbs. Sorry guys, we are a little bit.
Yeah, we're in a different kitchen.
As you can see, we're a little bit now.
There you go.
I'm just wanting to do a little patty,
put it on there.
Little patty there. Look, sprinkle. And because that mixture is quite wet, we don't need to egg it and do all of that kind of stuff because we've used the egg in it.
Now, and Kirsty didn't do anything with these crusting crumbs. So all we've made is the mixture in the middle, and then that is straight out of the bag. Straight out of the bag. Into the thing,
crumbs.
chuck it on, and as per the name, it's going to go crustingly.
Crustingly
I
crumbed.
don't think crustingly is a word, but let's just go with it for now. So it really
Hey,
easy.
maybe you just invented this word.
Crustingly crumbed.
Crustingly crumbed.
There you go. That's very good. What are you doing with the tomatoes? Are they for a garnish?
Well, I'm just going to make some of these up.
Okay, and then pop them in the pan as well.
And then I'm going to pop them in the pan as well.
That's very good. Well, we're hoping for a fine Christmas day as well. My memories of Christmas Day as a kid, we used to have them out at Swanson with our family. I'm pretty sure I remember it drizzling at least once, most times for Christmas. So hopefully this year is going to be a little bit different, but we'll see how we go. It doesn't matter. You're inside eating and relaxing and running around anyway. So
Or you strip the kids down, let them run around in their undies because it's not exactly cold,
Yeah.
is it? Oh,
Yeah.
watch my
Chuck
head.
your head. Has anyone got any traditions that they follow at Christmas? Are you doing? Obviously, most people would go to some sort of family thing. But do you know someone who's not having a Christmas with their family? You're going to invite them round. We've done that a couple of years.
Oh, we
People over
have.
who are away from home or
Yeah.
whatever that want to come round and share a bit of a Christmas. I think it's important to have a Christmas day where you're around people, even if it's not someone that's necessarily your family, to have a bit of fun with someone else. Share a bit of joy. So there you go. So we're going into the pan. Now, you haven't oiled that heavily. It was just a little bit of oil.
No, just a little bit. But that pan is a pretty good non-stick pan. I guess if you've got to judge a pan, everybody.
You do want to judge your pan.
So yeah,
Well, those
but
are coming together really
by
nice.
the looks of my mixture, I've got the fifth one. I'm definitely going to get 7. So there'd be 2 for the adults and 1 for each of the children.
That's good.
And the good thing is this has got your 2 food groups. So you've got your carbs and your protein all at once.
Yep.
So really what you need to do is vegetables if you've got them left over.
Don't forget your drink over there.
Oh,
No.
I better keep. I'll keep that to the side. I'll just give my hands a rinse.
Now I've told you there's a drink.
I know, you've excited me. I forgot about my beer.
Sorry about that. Forgot about my beer. It's getting warm by the thing.
Okay.
Gotta have that.
So, guys,
So now we're doing.
I am just going to pop these tomatoes in. I don't like raw tomatoes. I actually like them cooked.
So this is our last bit of. We haven't got any salad left. So the last bit of vegetables. Well, the potato's a vegetable. Although I honestly think that the potato should be classed as a meat because it's just such a good versatile vegetable.
It's potato and meat.
Should be potato and meat.
Nice.
Yep.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think anyway.
I can see where you're going with that.
So we've used a couple of fish fillets
Yeah.
with some chopped up leftover croissants.
Yep.
Croissant.
Croissant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And our fish, a little bit of kiwi roast in it, sprinkle of salt.
What's happened to those guys?
Flight of the Conchords, man.
Well, I know they're doing stuff, but are they going to do another show, do you think?
Well, the one guy does all the voices in the kids' cartoons,
Yeah,
and the other guy does all the writing and stuff
And
for
does all the
like the Muppets and things. He's doing really well, and he's done something
Yeah, but they
recently.
need to do another Flight of the Conchords stuff.
Somebody
Sorry, everybody, we're just chatting about TV now.
Yeah, somebody tell me what I'm thinking of. The writer producer guy. He's done something recently.
Come on, people.
Anyway.
There's
That guy.
That guy. We should know the name of the guy who does the songs for the Disney things.
What was the Muppets he did it for?
Yeah, the Muppets.
Originally.
The movie. Jamal?
Jamal was the
Jamal?
other guy who did the voices.
Is that Jamal?
Yeah, and he just
Sounds like
did
American name.
in Moana. He was
it was
the glittery snail.
Shine there.
Yeah. That guy. The
The
David Bowie type guy.
I'm so shine there.
Right. I don't know how this is going, so that's good.
Come on, people, tell me the Flight of the Conchords. I can't even remember his name.
People are probably going,
I can't
what?
Google it,
Who
so I'm
are
on
you
my phone."
talking about? So guys, we're starting to get a bit of colour here. Now the beauty of this is that if you wanted to make these for lunch and you're still hanging around for dinner, you can reheat them, providing you've got somewhere nice and cool to put them. You could do them in an oven if you have an oven. I wanted to show you it in a fry pan because I
much
think
more
that's
exciting
easy.
for Facebook Live.
Well, yeah, other than
Okay.
sticking it in the oven and stand.
Jermaine. Thank you.
Jermaine.
Not Jamal. It's
No,
Jermaine.
And then there's the other guy.
Jamal's like a Black American basketball name. Yo, I'm in the Flight of the Conchords.
You do like your
Jermaine.
basketball.
Wait, Jermaine and boom. Come on, everybody. Sin-
Jeremy?
No, this isn't Jermaine and Jeremy.
Andrew?
Cynthia, I'm assuming. No, it's not Andrew.
I'm just saying
You're
names.
just saying names, random names.
Saying random
Come on,
men's names.
someone Google it for us, because I can't Google because I'm on my phone.
Okay.
There you go. I can't remember. Oh, wait. Carla is going to Mount Maunganui, and then we're on the same day.
Oh,
Damn.
what the who now?
That's a
Where?
big. That's a big bit
That's
of
a lot
travel.
of travelling.
You got no time alone to relax, but that's what Boxing Day's for. Sometimes Boxing Day is about actually just chillaxing.
Oh look, that guy's got a bit.
It's got a bit. Well, crispy, we'll say. It's looking pretty good.
Which is weird because the other ones aren't.
That's fine. This is the perils of cooking with pans from
That you don't know.
holiday apartmenty things.
pans that you don't know,
Yes.
and oil that I don't want to share with you what brand it is.
Brett McKenzie, thank you.
Oh.
So, thank you. And it's Brett with
Yes.
one T. Well done.
Yes,
high,
nice. Now
high five. Well done.
He's doing lots
Thank
of
you.
writing and stuff for quite big movies.
Yeah,
and
he's famous
things
and
at the
stuff now.
moment.
Did he win an Oscar? I'm sure he won an Oscar
Yeah,
for that song.
Muppet
The
song.
Muppet song.
Yeah,
Yeah, good on him.
absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying is that they should do another season of
Flight of the
Flight
Conchords,
of the Conchords,
which has nothing to do with making
doing here.
fish cakes.
But, yeah,
So guys, also if you have mussels, you could replace it.
Oh, you could, that'd be
Pippies,
nice.
you could do replace
some
your
nice pippies.
if you didn't catch any
I feel
fish.
like
Whiting,
Yeah.
I don't know, just yeah.
Tell you
just,
what, you could have some hoki in the fridge, get it out, pretend that you went fishing. Would that work? No.
Yeah.
Is that cheating? Yeah. I don't know.
Well, as long as it's frozen in salt seawater,
Yeah,
it's
love it.
beautiful.
Be lovely.
Be lovely, like.
Right.
So I'm just trying to turn my tomatoes without
Burning
because
yourself.
this place didn't have
That's
tongs.
So it is looking nice, everybody. You can see the idea. This is just a very, very cheap
Very
meal.
quick
Come back with one
idea.
fish. You don't have any steak.
You've got
to
stuff to
replace
use.
the fish.
Now, instead of oil, you could use butter. You could in any
Yep.
kind of if you need to. I think it is nicer to. It's going to give you a really yummy. And if you just want, if you needed to just throw, like if you went, oh,
Wait, camera's gone again.
that's
Sorry about
that's not enough substance in my carb department, you could just put. You don't have to crumb it with these. You can just use them in it. That's the other trick. These,
that. Just to bulk it out.
yeah, just to bulk it out. So you don't have to crumb it. You can just dry fry it if you want with these guys in it. Also really good for stuffing. Just mix a packet with an egg or possibly two and use it as a stuffing. Either are great. The other thing I bought with us was the Southern style chicken.
Yum.
Because you can use this on just about anything. My kids love like the popcorn style chicken, so we just get a chicken thigh. I actually find works best. But
Although you were using the chicken drumsticks.
yeah, I was using chicken drumsticks and
Trimming it
cutting
like a
the
bite.
meat off, and that tastes just like
And it's
chicken thigh.
cheaper.
And it is well, especially because they're more on special than thighs. But if you can get something on special, then it makes and you don't have to add anything else. And it does say, I think, on the packet that hang on, let me just have a quick read.
Check out.
Yeah, you got to use buttermilk and things like that. But to be honest, it's not perfect if you don't, if you've just got milk.
It's fine.
Or make your own buttermilk by having milk and squirting a little bit of lemon juice or lime
So it
juice in it,
curdles it, doesn't
and that will kind of curdle it.
Yeah.
Or you could actually use a bit of yogurt, like natural yogurt, and
What, with the milk?
With the milk instead, and that will give you a different consistency as well.
Just so it's not milk by itself.
Well, you could just use milk. You could just use egg with a splash of water, so it's
Yep.
not really thick and goopy.
Cool.
But yeah, guys, just
Goopy.
goopy. Well, you know, like egg is goopy.
Goopy.
Goopy. I'd also like to make a batter out of this. I
Might try
reckon.
that.
I reckon this would be nice as a batter as well,
Okay.
just for easy camping. You know, like you imagine like chicken strips,
Oh yeah.
and you sort of go like that with,
How do you
and
do it?
sort of deep fry it.
How do you do it? That's very good. It's a bit weird. I don't know
Yeah.
if you do that when you're cooking it. But all right.
Well, gives me the exercise.
Good.
So I'm just
Okay,
going
so how
to.
are things
Well,
going
they're
over there?
burning a bit. I'm sorry because I don't know this element, but
All right.
burning means cooking as well.
So how long would they would what? 10
Oh,
minutes.
10 minutes maybe.
10 minutes and your fish is all cooked through.
Yeah, should
Because
be
the
just
potato
about
was
done.
already cooked, so
Potato
you're
was
really only
cooked.
doing the fish.
We're just
Neither
warming
they
it
crusting it
through
off.
and doing the fish.
Yeah.
Now I would almost use my spray oil again, but I don't want to show you guys what that one is. And
Hang on,
I've
Nicola.
used all the rest. Just to get that nice coating. If I had a lid, I'd probably put a lid over this just to make sure that the heat diffuses properly and probably like makes the cooking process a little quicker.
Yep.
So yeah, we're just really cooking the egg and the.
Well, maybe you could work one of those out just to put on the
Well, I
plate
certainly
think
can.
that one's
This
probably
guy
ready. That one is
is
ready, I reckon.
probably the most
Then we
readiest.
can just give us people a quick little rundown on.
And I just want
what we've
to. I just
done.
want to do my whole
Well,
tomato guys as well.
there you go. Look,
just gonna
look, there's
put-
it. That is instead I know it's not a fish fillet, but if you're feeding, oh, you're making it all like artistic and stuff.
I'm
like
making it all arty-farty and stuff.
Wow.
Hang on, I've got another thing I just got to reach into here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
And, it's like blooming restaurant quality.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Hang on, we can even be fancy pantser.
Bit of cracked pepper. Nick. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it does look delectable.
Jeez.
So that was a fish fillet, or a couple of fish fillets from the lame fish that I caught. We let a lot go. And because we're good like that, we're good to the ocean and stuff. And Kirsty's mixed it up with quick little rundown for people who are watching.
Okay, so we've got some. I had a couple of croissants that needed to be used, but you could use some bread.
Yep.
I had about 1 potato.
Just which was left over. It does look yum, doesn't it, Grace?
Egg.
There you go.
So there we go. Look, and the fish is nicely cooked.
And it looks like all restaurant-y.
It does.
Mayo.
I squirted a bit of mayo. You could use some
aioli.
Oh. And it tastes so nice.
Yeah, that's a meal, isn't it?
And honestly, with those crust and crumbs, you don't need any other flavour.
No, you got the flavour. What was the garlic and herb?
I use the lemon and cracked pepper.
Yeah, that's better for fish.
But there is the garlic and herb. Yeah. So if you could have either or, neither is wrong.
No.
Especially for fish, because fish is quite bland in flavour. You want to try some? Hang on, I'll give you this. I can see a big bit of fish there.
Let's actually get to try some of the fish. That's good. No,
careful, it's hot.
Oh, wait, can you hear the crunch?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to hear the crunch on the microphone.
Those crust and crumbs are super nice.
That is lovely. That is lovely. So
oh,
there you
God.
go. So that, very quick holiday recipe.
Quick holiday recipe. Use what you've got in your oven. In your fridge. Well, if you've got anything in your oven, use that too.
Yeah, weird place to keep things, but what else?
A couple of pieces of bread of any sort, any kind of carbs is fine. Or if you've got a whole packet of this,
dump that in.
Dump that in, half a packet of this, and use the rest on the outside.
Tell you what, you could just, if you were a boating person, they would be the perfect lemon boating.
And it's so easy. The beauty of these packets is they.
In your,
my other ones. They have.
Because we do actually eat the food that we cook on these Facebook Lives.
So it's got a resealable thing.
Yep.
So it's already in like its own little Ziploc bag. So you can, use a little bit of it, especially if you're only 1 or 2 people. Don't feel like you've got to, I've got to use the whole packet.
No, it's resealable.
So,
and easy to find. It's at the supermarkets. This is our sales pitch for you, because this is all about you guys trying the stuff out.
We got the crusting crumbs.
So you'll find it in the supermarket.
And Southern style chicken is also a very good thing. I would not go past the kiwi herbs.
Kiwi roast.
Kiwi roast. Well, it's got kiwi herbs in it, but kiwi roast. But it is glory in a bottle.
It is. That goes
it's actually in a grinder.
Yeah.
I even put that in our omelettes, because I don't like the flavour of egg. But if I'm doing scrambled eggs or omelettes, put a teaspoon of that in. Done.
Well done.
So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. Let me know if you make it. Post it and everything. Like and share our video. And happy holidays. Let's try and get through this terrible season.
And we are going to try and eat the rest of that. Thanks, everybody. Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for the comments, everyone who commented, and share and do the sharey-likey thing so that we can keep doing these, because they are fun. See ya!
Thanks, everyone. Bye.